All right, guys, here's video 2 for the week. So if you watched the first one, you know I stopped it because I didn't want to make you guys watch a 40-minute video. So I thought what I'd do is, while I was interim before I record this one, I thought I'd come out here and get some more stuff. So I did a little research. I do have asparagus. One thing I didn't know about asparagus is it takes 3 years to grow to a harvest. So I thought what I'd do is, since I was tripping over everything out here, I figured I'd get a rake, clean up some of this mess. I want a little bit better area to work in. And I kept tripping over everything, and I'm like, why am I doing this? So I figure we'll clean this up. Go get this down. And then all we're going to do is we're going to move this down here, because I may end up using some of this for compost. But I figure, why keep tripping over all the sticks and the leaves and all that? I'll just get a nice little working surface. I'm just going to rake it down here out of the way. Eventually, I want to bring some of these buckets down this way. Doesn't get as much sun over here because of the trees, but there are some things that don't require full sun. So that'll be fine. So I can get some other stuff planted. I don't want to go crazy, but at the same time, I want to try and grow as much as I can. One, to find out what I can and can't grow. Oh, let's move these guys. So we can figure out, things that I like to eat, because there's another YouTuber I watch, and I'll try and link his page. I may have put it in the first video, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. I think I already put it out, but try and link his page. He has a small area for growing, and he also raises animals and stuff. So his information is really informative, and it does. A lot of it plays to what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to move some of the stuff out of the way so I can get in there and rake this up and have a nice work area. So I did forget, I have this bag from last year. So we're going to use this up in one of these yard barrels when I mix the soil up and sort it out. Oh, that was terrible. But yeah, I thought, instead of trying to tiptoe through all this junk, I want to get some of these leaves out, get it cleared out, make it a nicer looking area to work in. Like I said, just going to rake it all down to the bottom down here. And if it turns into a compost pile, excellent. If it doesn't turn into a compost pile, I'm sure I can figure out other uses for it. So I'm just basically cleaning up the area where I'm working. Eventually, I want to clear up this area too, get it all cleaned out, and maybe get some more of these. But I do have some of the black totes, like I said, that why not use them? They're deep enough. I can, so why not use them for, I can use them for bins to grow things. I mean, why not, right? The only thing I think I'll have to do though is I'll have to put, I want to get these things. I keep tripping over all these sticks that have fallen over the winter. So I'm going to get them out of my way. Rather not kill myself on the way down to the back if I have to go down there and get stuff. So, oh, that looks so much better. The asparagus that I have, had it soaking. I don't know if I'll be able to get the camera. Well, maybe I can tilt it down. There we go. So I'm soaking those in water. The only problem is they have to be, like I said, 18 inches apart. I don't think I'm going to get that in that bucket. There's 4 in here. So what I might do is take this last bucket here and we'll put them in there. I'll put 1 and 1, 1 and 1, like kind of like 4 corners in a round bucket. We'll make a 4-corner round bucket. Get those like that. I'm hoping that'll be okay. We'll find out. But what I didn't know was that it does take 3 years to grow. So you can't even harvest for 3 years. But that will that'll be fine. I mean, it is what it is. At least I got it started now, right? So we'll have it in a couple years. And if I end up getting a property or a house or whatever, I can just take that bucket with me. I'll probably take all these buckets with me because even if I get a big piece of property, it's still, I mean, I still can have pieces, like areas near the house, maybe, you know, like that. I don't want to walk all the way out to the garden if I have one. I can keep things close to the house. The other thing that I'm trying to do is, and I'm sorry I haven't picked all this up, guys, and you're having to suffer through this. The other thing I'm doing is I'm trying to do a little more research on herbs and stuff that I can grow with certain plants that will, like, for, let's say, cabbage bugs and stuff like that, like what plants will deter those kind of things, those kind of pests. So the one thing I found online, and I don't know how true it is, I'm hoping it works, is that spearmint and peppermint, the mice and the chipmunks and squirrels don't like it, and I'm hoping that's true. I do, again, I have all these spikes, right? So I want to kind of keep those in there as well. Don't want to hurt the animals, but at the same time, I can't have them eating my food. And hopefully it'll just be a deterrent more than anything. I don't, like I said, I really don't want to hurt animals. And if I'm going to eat them, that's one thing, but to be honest with you, my days of eating squirrel is over. I don't mind it. I kind of enjoyed it, but just takes, it's a lot of work sometimes to get it all done. So I don't feel like skinning and doing all that stuff. So I really don't want to eat them. I mean, if I harm an animal, it's to eat it. It's not to. It's not just to kill it. So we'll get this picked up, and I'll get this area cleaned up, and then at least I'm giving you some content. Hopefully, you guys don't hate it. But it's all part of the job, right? I mean, these are things that we have to do. We want the garden to be nice. We've got to take care of it. So I think cleaning up this area before I go any further, maybe I'll make, if this video is not long or too long, then we'll be good. If not, maybe I'll just make it a little longer. And I'm just going to stack these over here because I'm not going to need these for a little while yet. Or maybe actually, let me lay them down. There we go. Okay. So I want to get this area cleaned out a bit. Now I'm going to show you the potatoes because I checked them, I don't know, last week or so, and they hadn't hadn't sprouted yet. I think I had a little tiny rake to get in between these pots. I've got an idea that I might try for this. And I talked to my roommate / landlord about it, and he understands. So but it'll all come down to money. And I've seen some of these things that I've been thinking about. I actually started looking online to see if other people have done it, and they have, and they actually turn out pretty cool. Now, my building skills are, I think, fair at best. I mean, I have built houses in the past, you know, so I do know some of the framing stuff, but there's a lot of it, things I don't remember. So, but I did look it up just to see, and look at that. It looks so much better, doesn't it? Let's see how much time we got on this. Oh, we got about 10 minutes, so we can get some stuff done. So I did hook up the spigot. So I can show you what I was talking about. This is the spigot. So it will have one hose to go off over to my roommate's stuff. And then eventually I want to get a real box put down there for my stuff. There we go. Let's get you guys back up here. So looks a lot better. Nice, clean. The leaves are gone. Get that cleaned up. I'll do the backside another time because you guys don't want to watch me rake leaves all day. So these buckets are set to go. Next step is I need to get these buckets ready to go. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put some of that dirt in here and see how much I really need to take out, because these are pretty full. So I have the feeling that this is going to fill this up. But I have to go to Home Depot tomorrow to get a few things anyway. So I may just, oh, the soil's nice and wet under here. I might do, I want to pick up some more plants, because when I was there 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, they were getting more plants in. So I want to get some marigolds. I had a feeling this was going to happen. This is actually just taking this dirt out of here is literally filling this bucket up. I don't have to take it. I don't want to take it all the way down. I want to leave the stuff that's on the bottom. But I'm going to mix this up a little bit as I go. That's the bottom, right? So this will get aerated a little bitty. All right. And then this one, and I think some of that stuff is going to have to go on the ground. I really hate to do that because this thing's already just about full. Well, there was a lot of leaves in this bucket. That's okay. Eventually, over time, it'll break down. So I'll have this bucket, and I can put some of this last year's stuff in the bottom, and I'll mix in some cow manure and stuff, black cow. And I guess, how am I going to do this? I think what we'll do is, there's a fairly clear spot back here. And I'm just going to pile that up there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Now I am. Oop. I got to remember, I'm not digging in the ground here. So if you guys watched any of my videos from last year, these two pots at the bottom, got something growing in here. I don't know what that is. Some kind of bulb. You know what? That kind of looks like an onion. I may just put that back in there. It kind of looks like one of the onions that I put down here last year. Sorry, off track. So if you watched any of my videos from last year, some of these, and I think it was these last 3, maybe 4 buckets, I actually put leaves in the bottom, and I can see that these leaves had started to break down. Now I'm not going to waste that soil. I'm going to do something with that. But since I really filled this one up already, I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to these, because I've got 4 potatoes and 4 bags. So those potatoes are going to have to go in there. So I'm going to have to dig that out, and that's going to have to go somewhere as well. So what we'll do is we'll make a pile at the end, and if I get more buckets, or I dig through what I got downstairs and take the broken buckets and replenish those. Because here's the thing, guys, these half barrels or quarter barrel, I guess they're half barrels, these half barrels are like 40 bucks. These totes, $9. I don't know what I was thinking when I started this. I should have done that all along. So, which, if I pull off my idea, would work better anyways. Oop, busted that. Down you go. So once I get done digging this, I'll kind of explain it to you. Look at all that dirt. Good gravy. Now, as I get deeper in this bucket, the dirt is getting more like soil, which is good, because that's what I want. So that's why I don't want to dig all of this out of here. Because the part I was having the hardest thing with was keeping the water in the soil. All the nutrients were just leaching right out the bottom. So this looks almost good enough. I think maybe 2 more shovelfuls. So there's about 2 of these bins right there. Between the bin and what I just stacked up down there, there's probably about 2 of those down there. Right. All right, so here we go. Well, I'm going to do one more just for heck of it. There we go. Right. So the reason I say I don't know if I'll do it. So my idea is, if you can picture this, is I want to build a probably 2x6 and 2x4 structure, right? I want to put these up off the ground so I don't have to keep bending over all day and digging in the dirt and doing whatever. And then on the sides, underneath, at the ends, however long I do, and if I do more than one, however long it is, at the ends, make a piece that comes up like a trellis. So anything I put in there, like beans or whatever, I can trellis up there and put a bar across. And then I can hang strings down for like tomatoes. Tomatoes will grow up that. I can attach them to that. They can hang over. I don't have to put the cages up. Beans will grow up those. So, you know, I can put the beans in any pot I want to. So it's just an idea. See how it goes. And then if I really want to put another shelf up, right, with smaller containers that I can put flowers or whatever in, and then at the base, maybe put some of these at the base of it and have a bigger growing area. But again, it all comes down to money. And right now, I don't have a lot of it. So we're going to have to make do. I still got 1 credit card to get paid off. And then I need to have money in the bank. So I need to get money in the bank. I want to get a property. So I think we're pretty cool. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes in, and I don't want to keep you guys all day. So I'm going to keep going. But what I'll probably do is I'll shoot some more video, because I actually want to go downstairs. I want to get some of the seeds out. I have some green, green bell peppers. So I want to get those seeds out because I want to start those now. And I definitely got to get what I have out here already in the ground because they're starting to show signs of um, uh, root. The roots are growing together and they're bunching up and they're not getting the nutrients they need. So I need to get those out, get those in the ground. They've been inside for a little over a week now because we had that cold snap. And I need to get those going. I also need to get those raspberry plants in. So the asparagus will go down I guess I put that one to the end, and then the raspberries I'm going to put at the very end, I think. And so I need to mix that soil up, put that in there. And then, oh, I did say I was going to show you the potatoes. So the potatoes are finally, they're finally sprouting. So I need to get these in the ground, or in the grow bags. So I've got to get those dumped out. I'll probably do that today. And I'll probably get the soil in there. If I have enough soil, I'll mix the soil up and we'll start these out. Because these, I just got to do about 5 inches of soil, place this on top, 2 to 3 inches of soil on top of that. And once the plants grow, we put some more soil on top of that when they get big enough. And then we keep that till the top of the bag is full. So that said, that done. Because the further down you go with the potatoes, the more potatoes you'll get all the way through the bag. So we'll get those done. The asparagus, like I said, is soaking. We'll put that, I changed my mind, we'll put that in this bucket. We'll put the raspberries in this bucket. The other raspberry plant is still going to go up here with the one I already planted. Fingers crossed that one grows. I'm going to have to chop the top of that one off. I'll be putting this, let's see, this is mint. Mint in here, is this a sweet mint? Yes, sweet mint. So I'll be putting the sweet mint in there. The spearmint will go here, and the tomato will go here. And I'll probably put, I don't know, I'll put something else in here as well. I may put another onion or something in there, or garlic. Or maybe I'll put 2 garlic in there, kind of drive the other bugs away. So that said, I'm going to cut this one off, and I'll start another video, and you guys will have another video later on. And so, again, guys, thanks a lot. As of the video on Monday, we had 93 subscribers. We have 93% of you that come back and watch and are not subscribed. So you guys could just poke that subscribe button. Do me a favor. Promise, it doesn't cost anything. And it helps me, and then I can put more videos out. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure to share these out. The more people that see them, the more people that might come to the channel. And I can share this experience with more people like yourselves. And I really, again, I hope you're enjoying the content. If you got suggestions, plants that you think I might like or want to put in, please drop it in the comments. I'll take whatever. Like I said, I'm not used to growing in pots. I used to farm. Well, I worked on other people's farms, but we had a large garden. We did everything in the ground. The neighbor came over, put manure out from his cows and chicken manure, and we tilled the ground up, and we just grew everything in the ground. So this is all new. I'm learning. We did pretty good last year. Hopefully we'll have a better harvest this year. So again, hit the subscribe, hit the like, give me a comment. Tell me what maybe you think I would like to grow in here. If you have any questions, fill those out in the bottom. Again, I'm learning as I go. I'm getting content from other people. I really need to put some of the other channels that I watch in here when I put them in the bottom, because a lot of the stuff I get are from other channels. So as I go along, I'm going to try and remember to do that. Again, I'm learning as I go. You guys are learning with me, and hopefully we'll explode this year, and we'll we'll get a whole bunch of followers this year. So the goal is right now 100. We're almost there. We're 93 as of the video on Monday. I don't know when this one will come out, and I don't know what the count will be. And I'm going to do one more video so I have more content for you guys. And then I'll probably make a few short videos to put out during the week as well, because you guys seem to like those, so we'll do those as well. Again, guys, have a great day. Thanks a lot for following. Thanks a lot for subscribing. And have an awesome day. God bless. We'll see you in the next one.